Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the United States taking on New York. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Dustin May. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. And there's a ball. Inside, almost got him. In the air to left, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. May fires. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in, and there's one down. And here is Derek Jeter.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. Hitting the air out to center field. Harper snags it for the second out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Michael Garcia. That clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck. That one carrying up against the wall and brings it in. Back here at Coors Field, today's starting pitcher, Jack Leiter.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ozzie Albies, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Next pitch is outside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And there's a base hit to left. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. Check swing. He went. And the count 1-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And here is Jacob Wilson. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. First pitch misses.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And that's strike two. Hit on the ground, might be two. The throw to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. May back to work. Swinging a foul out of play. Hits for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Albies over to first in time. One out in the second. Here's Rafael Devers.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And there's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. One out, base is empty. And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout. So here's Robert now. And that misses. And that's ball one.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. Albies makes the catch, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That misses, and that's ball one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup. And I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Freddie Freeman in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. Down and in, moved his feet. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here in Denver, Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit, and he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. That's out to center field. Harper hustling after it. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Hunter Goodman. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. On the ground. Tosses to first, and there's 2 down. And now here is James Wood.
The left fielder, number 29, James Wood.
And that one is lifted in the air. Nabs it, and that is that. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Hits softly on the ground to third. Fires over to first. And a quick out, number 1.
So
the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Off the mark there. 1-0. Albies, 26 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. On the ground to the left. Foul. And foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. In the dirt. And the count's even at 2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Hauls it in for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. He got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ball 1 to Bryce. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So man aboard. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Cut on and lifted in the air. O'Hearn. That is the inning. Back here at Coors Field, all set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Just missed.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Albies on to first. A great play deep in the hole. Derek Jeter digs in now.
The shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That's to third. Ramirez sends it to first, and that quickly 2 away. And the batter now, Michael Garcia.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's going back. Back some more. That one is gone. A massive home run. It's 2-0.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Jacob Wilson now at the plate. This to third. Devers fires across the diamond. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Aaron Judge at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
The first baseman,
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Pitches in the dirt. Ball 1. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Over to first. And it beats him. What a play. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. May back to work. Strike on the inside corner. And it's 0-1. Just missed.
Well, these guys just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt. But it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. That one fouled off. May comes set. Swinging a foul straight back. And the righty deals. In the air, left field, down the line. And there are two down. Luis Robert now. He's 0 for 1.
Luis Robert.
That's in there. Strike one. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Denver, bottom of the inning. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
And that one in the air center field. Robert makes the grab. 1 away. Here's the catcher,
Now
Mike Piazza.
Catcher, Mike Piazza.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
He swings and fouls one off. Struck him out swinging. The high heat too much on that one. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. He's 0 for 1.
Albies.
And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters, pitching on the road like
he takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the right fielder, Ryan O'Hearn. And that's fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. To his knee, the throw. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, catcher Hunter Goodman.
Here's the catcher to hit. Hunter Goodman grounded out his first time. In there for strike one.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dominguez makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Bryce Harper. Tap foul at the plate. Now the 0-1. That's a little bit low. Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first. They go 5-3 for the first out as the third baseman makes the play from the shortstop spot in the shift. Castellanos in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Pulls that one foul.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Right side, Garcia. And Castellanos is out. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. He's already homered in this game. And it's fouled away. That one almost got him.
1 strike.
And that is out of play. Out to short, Jeter. Zips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida.
Inside, ball 1.
Inside. And that is ball 1. Late swing, foul to the left. Foul ball there. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And out number 1 on the grab.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus. But they should.
Hit on the ground, and it gets through. Just like that, the perfect game is gone.
And just like that, the perfect game bid is no more. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hit in the air, left field. He's under it. Squeezes it. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Laser could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. The run scores all the way from first, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
So the tying run at second.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base base hit into center field. Palmeiro rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Swings and lines one towards the gap, and no one can get there. Around second is Devers. Throw quickly to the infield, and the go-ahead run has to hold up at third. With two away. Go-ahead run is at third. Intentional pass coming. Base is now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base.
Now pitching.
Go-ahead run on base, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Goodman. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swings and misses.
One ball,
and the count is 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. Back here in Denver, here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. O'Hearn puts it away for the out. One down.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Judge comes up empty there. All tied up here at the bottom of the seventh. Next offering is fouled back. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Line drive caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Freeman now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That misses, and it's 1-1. That one missed. Freeman hits it in the air. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. And we're back. Now the left fielder, James Wood.
United States, the left fielder, James Wood.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
That one in triple digits.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Back foot slider struck him out. So up next, Masataka Yoshida. And that one fouled off. And it's even up.
Inside.
Fought off foul. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground right side. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. So 2 down now, and here is Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter.
And there's a foul ball. On the ground to third. Ramirez tosses across to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Coors Field, on to the bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Mason Miller will take over here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-2.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Next to hit, Mike Piazza.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Late on that fastball.
Now coming into pinch hit, Jay Wood.
1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss. That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2. That one drifts inside.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
Missed with a changeup, and the count's full. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Second baseman.
Man at first. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still 0-2. High in the air, out to right. O'Hearn makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. Here's Bryce Harper. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Here's the 0-2. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feet. There's 1. On to Palmeiro, and they escape the inning with the double play. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the second baseman, Michael Garcia.
Now pitching. Get it. Santana.
And a swing and a miss.
0-1. Outside, that's a ball.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Brings it in. And there's one away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got,
and he's out on the tag. So they're down to their final out. And now, Rafael Devers. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Hit to right, and that should do it. Ball game.
well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the eighth at home. Come out in the ninth, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.